Alright. Nobody have done a Jeezy review that made sense. So I'm gonna do it. His new album dropped, leaked rather, but it dropped next Tuesday. This is his 5th album, and yes, I'm talking like this for a reason. People are stupid to say this album is a fucking 9 out of 10. How? Anyway, his first joint went platinum, second joint went platinum, other 2 albums went gold. Already though, straight up, this album better than The Inspiration, and it's better than TM103. From what I heard, some other YouTuber said that this album is a 9 out of 10 and it's better than The Inspiration. I mean, my bad, better than TM101. That's total bullshit. Anyway, features, who on this motherfucker? Akon, August Alsina, Hove, Ross, Game, Boosie, Future, and I think that's it. But yeah, alright, first track, 1/4 block. That beat was cool, the hook was okay, his flow was alright. Regular street shit, drug talk, simple, as Jeezy does. What You Say, the lyrics was reflective a little bit, the beat was dope as fuck. The hook was cool, his flow was alright, you know what I mean? Straight track. Black Eskimo or Black Eskimo, it was okay. You know, it gotta grow on me some more. What else? Number 4, Enough. That shit was dope. The beat was dope. I like the hook, his flow, the lyrics. His ad-libs though, that's the key point right there that made that shit hella clean though. Holy Ghost, of course, is just reverse of fucking Ghost, meaning Phantom. If y'all don't know what that is, do your fucking research. Hard beat, dope hook, some deep lyrics. His flow was strong on that shit. That was an overall good song. Me Okay, of course, we already know the Def Jam disc. He's talking about what's that nigga name? Freddie Gibbs. What's that other nigga that used to run with Big Meech? Blue Da Vinci, of course. Subliminally though, you know, so we all know who he talking about. But that song is straight. Number 7, it was a toss up. At first I wasn't feeling it. Then it grew on me a little bit. 4 Zones, that beat was fucking crazy though. That hook was good. He used auto-tune, like, and that's another thing, right? Why the fuck would he use auto-tune? Like, why? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Lyrics is dope, street, his flow is dope. That song was cool. Alright, number 8, Been Getting Ready featuring Akon. That shit was okay. It's not even better than their first track, Soul Survivor. Hell no. Like, I'm gonna leave it at that. That shit is alright. Fuck the World featuring August Alsina. Everybody gonna dick ride that song and say it's dope. That shit, I don't fuck with it. Like, I get what he's saying. It's a female oriented track where he talking about a girl and blah blah blah. Fuck the world. It's just us. Yeah, but it ain't all that. Pass. He's done better. You know, he really don't. Do Jeezy even do songs for girls? Nah, I don't even think he do. Anyway, number 10, Seen It All featuring Jay-Z. Self-explanatory. Y'all already know how I feel about that song. That shit dope as fuck. Whole verse, best verse he ever done in a minute. It go back to my video when I said who had the best Jay-Z feature, Ross or Jeezy. So definitely that shit is dope. Win is a win. That shit hard as fuck. That beat hard. His flow is crazy. The lyrics and the content. He even had no hook. Nigga, that nigga rapped straight through that shit and that shit was dope. That was cool. Beautiful featuring Game and Rick Ross. That song hard as fuck, bro. Like, damn. The sample, fucking crazy. This is the Jeezy that he should have did, like, on this album when he kept hyping it, every interview, Seen It All, t-shirts and all that shit. But we didn't get that Jeezy. Well, at least I didn't, because after fucking TM103, I expected something more greater, but if it would have been along the lines of this, I would have been appreciated the album more. I mean, it's worth buying, but it's not like no fucking great album how people are saying it is. But Game, Ross, they did their thing. Of course, we know Jeezy and Ross hatched their little whatever they had up riff. This nigga was on Ross' last album, so now they buddies, and that's pretty fucking weird to me. But whatever, you gotta grow up one day. Game killed it, of course. But they was even saying this was Game track at first. If you search on YouTube, that was crazy. I was like, wow, okay. Number 13, featuring Boosie, Badass, Bees. Like, this nigga was singing like Drake on the hook. It's like a melody type hook. That shit was gay as fuck. Like, the song cool, but that shit gay, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, that ain't his lane. He experimented the fuck out of this song. I mean, it's cool to beat, the hook, his flow and shit. Boosie did his thing, but I thought that was like a female doing a little hook shit. Like, if you listen to that shit, I don't even know the words to that shit. That shit was fucking ridiculous. I'm like, this nigga's crazy. What is this nigga doing? So that's why I'm like, how is this nigga? I guess. Number 14, No Tears, feature. Future. That video is fucking whack as shit, right? The best thing about that video is where they shot it at. That song is fucking garbage, nigga. Like, the beat is cool, the hook horrible. If he would have took his vocals and put that shit to another beat, had it somebody else on the fucking record as a feature, it would have been horrible. I don't fuck with that song. That movie is dope. It's Two Guns. It's pretty sick, like I told you on the other review. But No Tears featuring Future is whack as fuck. And anybody co-sign that shit and says dope, y'all motherfuckers is full of shit. The last track, How I Did It, in quotations, perfection, he killed it. You know, that beat was dope. His flow is crazy. Lyrics insane. The hook good as shit. You know what I'm saying? But this album to me, it ain't all that. You know, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I'll fuck with, 11 songs out of 15. Production about a 7 out of 10. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool, but it ain't what he said it was. He hyped this shit like it was on some recession shit. Like, out of all 5 of his albums in his catalog, Tim 101, The Recession, this album, Seen It All, their inspiration, then TM 103. To keep it real, this shit not even better than Trapper Diet 2. And now it's a fucking mixtape. You feel me? So, I don't know. Ain't too much really say on it. You know what I mean? It's cool, but him and Ross, both the niggas on Def Jam, both their albums mediocre. Ross Hype Mastermind, that shit came out garbage. Couple joints on here. This album, people gonna overhype it. Go listen to Tim 101 and go listen to The Recession and listen to this, right? There's no way you can say he evolved, he grew as an artist. It's cool, but subject matter wise, let's stick to that, and lyrics and flow, right? Subject matter wise, nothing different. He's still talking about dope, living life, and all the shit he said in the interviews. I don't get that from this album. I'm not bashing it, I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying, like, man, come on, really? Like, Jeezy, Seen It All, like, from this point on, he can't rap about this shit no more. I don't want to hear dope. I don't want to hear drugs. I don't want to hear the street life shit. Show growth, nigga. If you really look up to Hov like you say you do, then evolve, nigga. So that's just my review. Hater, love it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. But I will buy the album though, you know, when it drop, like I always do. But it's all right, man. Like, it ain't what I thought it'd be. Sorry, like, it ain't. I'll knock it, but I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm out.